I'm Gory B Movie.
And I'm LOLZ.
And we're horror addicts. And today we're reviewing The Invisible Man. So The Invisible Man is a Universal horror film that came out in 1933. It was written by R.C. Sheriff and directed by James Whale, who also did Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. And it's based on a novel by H.G. Wells. Starring in this puppy is Claude Rains, who was in Casablanca, Gloria Stuart, who was the old lady in Titanic, and William Harrigan.
Is this movie good under the sea, or was it not visible?
Well, we're going to give you a rundown of the plot, and then we're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the gory. So The Invisible Man is about a chemist named Jack Griffin. He starts playing around with all these different substances until he makes himself invisible, and the side effect is that the chemicals also make him balls crazy. And once he goes crazy, he starts going through the town, bossing people around, breaking stuff, shouting at people, and murdering people.
And he steals money and gives it to the poor.
But mostly he's just a bad dude. Can he be stopped? Is there any end to his reign of terror? Well, let's get into the good. One of the things I liked about this movie is the invisibility effect, which was achieved by having the actor Claude Rains dress in black velvet and then filming him against a black velvet backdrop.
Clever director. I liked the beginning because, well, it was kind of a mystery what happened until the reveal was invisible. I was like the overall plot. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I also thought Claude Rains did a great job. He's mostly doing a vocal performance here, and his voice is chilling. He's very demanding, and he has a real presence.
I basically like how crazy he was.
He is crazy. What's your favorite crazy thing he did?
The part when he did take off all of his clothes, just being crazy and laughing. His saying he was crazy things.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain! One interesting thing that's different from the book is in the book, he's already crazy before he becomes invisible. In the movie, it's the chemicals that make him crazy. Also in the book, he doesn't have a fiancé or any friends, so he's more of a mysterious character.
Maybe because he's so unpopular, maybe that would have made him invisible.
Aww. That happened in Buffy.
Oh yeah. I really like the jippiness and crazy and overreacting.
How in the background the cops would be like, what?
Yeah.
What did he say again?
We don't care about what he says. That's how he looks.
What was his face? Yeah, a lot of the side performers give an over-the-top kind of theatrical performance that LOLZ thought was really funny.
Especially the faces.
Especially their faces.
The plot kind of went down. And now when he became all evil and crazy.
It was a little anticlimactic.
Also his death is kind of lame. Oh no, he died.
Well, yeah, he murders all these people, and then you're supposed to be sad at the end. They probably should have gone for more of a scary ending. Another thing I didn't really like, there really aren't too many likable characters in this movie. I mean, the Invisible Man, he's not like the other Universal monsters. He's not a sympathetic monster like Frankenstein's monster or the Wolfman. He's a villain. He's evil.
Well, kind of evil.
We do get the impression that he was a decent man before the chemicals made him crazy, but we don't see a lot of that except for a couple of scenes when he's with Flora. But there wasn't enough there for me anyway to find this character likable. We also don't get a lot of backstory or development on any of these characters. With the Invisible Man, it's okay because it makes him a little more mysterious, makes him a little scarier. But Flora, Kemp, none of these characters are fleshed out or developed in any way. And because I didn't care about these characters, for me that killed a lot of the tension because there was nobody I was worried about being killed in the film.
There's one thing I was worried about. The dead cop.
He survived!
We need more of him, you know?
He should get his own movie. So the Invisible Man kills 122 people in this movie. Now we only get to see about 4 of these on screen, but a lot of people die in a big train accident caused by the Invisible Man.
100 people.
And then 20 people died on the search party looking for the Invisible Man. And then if you count the Invisible Man's death at the end, that's 123 total deaths in this movie. That's pretty brutal for a 1933 movie, but there is no blood, and the violence is pretty campy. Like a couple of these people died because they got hit on the head with a chair that doesn't look like it would really kill him, but I guess it does kill him. Also, there's a lot of nudity in this movie. However, it's all invisible nudity, so it's still okay for the kiddies.
Unless you have your invisible spy glasses, you can see invisible stuff.
Ew. One thing I would have liked to see is he talks about how after he eats, he has to be left alone for an hour because the food isn't invisible, so you could see it go through his body. I would have loved to see that.
He can be a human body teacher.
Yeah, he could have been a science teacher. He could have demonstrated how digestion works for kids. But no, he had to get all murder happy.
Then I only have one question about this. If we can see his food, that means we can see number 1 and number 2.
Well, he sings only for an hour, so I don't think his poop is visible. Does that mean he's leaving invisible poops all around? That's disgusting.
And pee, don't forget pee.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. Overall though, I gotta say, this is not a scary movie. The tone is pretty uneven. There are moments when the movie's trying to be scary and the guy's murdering people or talking about murdering people. And then there's these slapsticky fight scenes with the goofy music that I felt kind of undercut any potential terror there was. I don't know, what do you think? Scary or not scary?
Not scary.
I have to agree.
So soon you see it. Yes, you should see it. You know why? Because you can make so many jokes.
LOLZ is right. This would be a fun movie to do the Mystery Science Theater thing. However, as a horror movie, I just felt that it didn't work. I know this is a classic, but for me, it wasn't one of my favorites. And I'm a big Universal Monster fan. This was my first time watching this, and I gotta say, I was disappointed. So I'm gonna say skip it.
Wah, wah, wah.
For me, this one just doesn't stack up to James Whale's other films, Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, or any of the other Universal horror movies like Dracula or The Wolfman. But we want to hear from you guys. Do you love this movie? Do you hate this movie? Have you seen it? Have you not seen it? Let us know in the comments below. Also, I gotta know, what is your favorite Universal horror movie or Universal horror movie monster? Well, that's it for today. Be sure to come back tomorrow for another Shocktober review.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.